Today we're trying Free Rein Coffee, which is a new coffee line founded by Hauser, who plays Rip Wheeler on Yellowstone. The Free Rein coffee comes in 7 different flavors. Today we're trying the light roast, which is called Prospect, and the dark roast, which is called American Dirt. So let's start with the light.
Great. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is
the Prospect, the light roast.
Prospect. Smooth, mild, and bright.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it is smooth, mild, and bright.
It's good. It's really not like very bitter at all.
No.
This is like a sipping on the Yellowstone Ranch porch,
Yes.
gazing off into the Montana sunset type of coffee. As Yellowstone fans and Us Weekly readers are surely aware, Kevin Costner is not coming back to the show, but his storyline has not been wrapped up. So we are going to brainstorm different ways that we think John Dutton could be written off of Yellowstone in the final episodes.
It's misleading that he has a voiceover in the trailer.
Yes.
As our detective, Eliza Thompson, found out, that is old footage, old quote.
Yes.
So we are like, what are they going to do with John Dutton? We need to wrap this up. We're devastated. My first instinct was they're going to kill him off. And I think one way that he could die is Beth, as she's trying to get revenge on her brother Jamie, will accidentally kill her dad John, whether that's by like poison in the whiskey or the coffee, or maybe just straight up by a gun. She's going to shoot the wrong Dutton.
I like the idea that she's going to use poison.
Like it's Beth. She could have them brew it at the ranch.
I also thought, getting killed off, but in a way that has less to do with the Duttons.
Okay.
So when the first half of the season ended, we had John as governor of Montana, and clearly, like, Jamie was trying to get him out of the governorship. And so I thought, what if they arrested him on, some trumped up charges of corruption, and he goes to prison, and then while he's in prison, he runs into some old people that, have been screwed over by the Yellowstone ranch hands, and they kill him off in prison.
That's a good one.
And so it's like Jamie's fault, kind of, but really it's just like a random guy gets him.
And you won't have to see it, obviously, because
It'll be off
there.
camera.
Okay, so if he doesn't die, which I feel like they're going to kill him, because even though like the show was set up with him being ill, they've kind of dropped that storyline. So if he doesn't die, my other guess is that Piper Perabo, his love interest, brings him to New York, and they just go full Coyote Ugly, and I need to fight the moonlight with Leanne Rimes, and he gives it up, and he's moving to the big city with Piper Perabo.
But you know what? There's one option we still didn't discuss, which is what if he gets taken to the train station?
And that would be crazy. So his ranchers turn on him, Rip or someone else takes him to the train station. If you know, that would be nuts.
Who would do it though? It would be Rip?
Rip is the lead conductor. He takes people to the train station. But would Beth be able to forgive him?
Well, also, would Rip even do that? Because Rip is like John Dutton is like a father figure to him, basically.
Well,
so then we get a little Shakespearean.
So maybe the ranchers.
Now I'm kind of into this.
Okay, maybe, or just some of the lower level ranchers.
Taylor Sheridan, call us if you need those scripts finished.
And we know you have like 75 spin-offs, so we can write one.
Okay, so we're also going to try the dark roast flavor, which is called American Dirt.
I love that name.
Even just pouring it, I can tell. You poured some already?
Yes.
I can already tell it's definitely darker in color. So that, I think, means it's going to have a little bit of a stronger flavor.
It is definitely a strong smell.
Yeah, this is a more traditional, like, wake up and smell the coffee smell.
It's very earthy. Does that make sense?
Oh, that's good, too.
Yeah.
The back of the bag says it's bold and smooth, which is true. It's not as light as the light roast, but it's still not as heavy as you might think of a dark roast being. Very drinkable.
Very drinkable, good with cream. Get up and get after it.
Yeah.
That's what this is giving.
I also did not put cream in this one yet, and it is a lot smoother drinking than normally a black coffee would be.
Than you would expect.
Yeah.
Rip Wheeler knows his coffee.
He knows his coffee. So the backstory here is that hanging out in Montana and Wyoming, where they film Yellowstone, he was excited to get to understand the cowboy life, and so that was what inspired him to create Free Rein Coffee, and he wanted the flavors to embody the spirit of the West. Do you feel like he has succeeded here?
I really do, and they are very smooth. I feel as though I am a cowboy. Please tell me, how can I get this coffee?
freeraincoffee.com. They also have mugs like the one Sarah is drinking from. It comes in both ground coffee bean bags like these, which are $16 each per bag, or you can get coffee pods for your Keurig or Nespresso, and those are $12 for a box of 12.
Oh, that's not a bad deal.